Yo, what's up? It's your boy, man, Hero SYS. And right now, I'm tapping into more than music. Hottest platform out right now. Go tap in, bro.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to More Than Music, a place for the creative mind and intellectual mind where we push the culture forward. Today, I got an upcoming artist by the name of Hero SYS.
What's the deal?
What's going on?
Chilling, bro. We outside, man. Hero SYS, man.
Yeah, I had to come and bust it up with you, man. I've been in tune with your music for a while. I like what I'm hearing.
For sure.
Yeah, so I was like, I gotta come down and sit down with my young brother, man. Tell me about how did you get the name Hero?
I got the name Hero because kind of like in my community, I was back in the day, I was doing a lot of community work and just like rehabilitation and homeless, helping the homeless and stuff like that. And one day I had did like for my birthday I had did like a food drive, and they posted a video of it, and the video went viral, kind of in the city. So like ever since then, people was calling me like neighborhood hero. So then when I started doing music, everybody wasn't calling me my real name; they was always calling me Hero. So it just ended up falling in my lap.
Okay, and the SYS, what is the SYS?
SYS means save yourself.
Save yourself.
Because that's just the solely purpose of my music, is to help others, but it's really teaching people like for real, you gotta just save yourself with this music in life. Nobody's gonna be there for you to pick you up and make you, So that's why I make this type of music to help people overcome the depressions and adversities in life and stuff like that.
Right. So you based out of Wilmington, Delaware, Newcastle, Delaware? Where
Newcastle,
exactly?
Delaware, yeah. Newcastle, Delaware. I'm not from Wilmington, yeah. Newcastle.
Okay. So you born and raised in Delaware your whole life?
Well, I was born in Chester, and then I moved out here, and been out here since. So I'm a Delawarean. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how long have you been getting to the music?
I've been doing music for probably 2.5 years.
Okay.
But I was writing music for a while, like at least 5 years.
Now, I ask everybody this question because it's always a moment or a situation that turns an artist into an artist. Like, oh, I can do this. You know what I mean? So explain to the people, what was that situation or that moment that, Hero said, yo, I want to be an artist?
To be honest with you, bro, like I said, I started off writing, and I was making reference tracks and just on my phone, like on my voice memos, and just making all these reference tracks and sending them out to my peoples and stuff like that. And one day I was working with this artist, and I went to send him a reference track, and I ended up sending it to my man Jaheem, that's like my brother, and he was like, yo, this joint's solid, bro. Like, who is this? This you? I'm like, yeah, bro, but this just a reference track. It's not So when I sent it to him, bro was like, nah, you gotta do music, bro. You gotta do it yourself. Like, fuck it. And it's like,
so kind
went to the studio next day.
Kind of fell in your lap.
Yeah, they appreciate my brother, because where I am, I probably wouldn't be doing music right now.
Now, when I listen to your music, we're gonna get into this Buckle Up Your Seatbelt project.
For sure.
I listened to some of your past albums, and I hear the progression, but I like your music and I like the beats. So give me a background on your production.
To be honest with you, I think before I even to step in the studio, it's more about the energy. Energy is the most important thing to me. So the biggest thing is having a cleansed space. I know people be laughing about people that sage and stuff like that, but I'm not saying I'm that extreme. But when I come into a studio, when I come in to record, I like a clean space. So I just got to the point where I'm I just stopped going to studios because the energies was just off. Because a person can come in here before and record me with negative energy, and it's still in the booth, I can feel it. So I stopped going to studios, period, and just started recording at my house, and just had my engineer come to me, and I've been making the best music since.
Right. So being able to control your environment, control the space, set the tone is where you perform best.
For sure. And I'm weird, bro. I taking my shoes off and all that. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I can't do that with people all in the studio smoking and drinking. I don't smoke or drink, so it's I like to just sit in my comfort, in my ordain, and just take my shoes off, light a candle, and make some hits, bro.
Now, do you have any particular producers you work with? Do you make your own beats?
No, I don't make my own beats. The producers that I do work with is Isaiah 22. That's my cutter. Shout out him. JC3 is one of my major producers. We got a radio single right now that's out now on Power 99 called Swerve. Appreciate him for that. Also, another producer I have is in the UK. His name is Sir Luke. That's my dog. Shout out Sir Luke, man. So those are my three main producers.
Okay. Now you kind of already went into the perspective of how you make your music. You looking to basically transfer positive energy and uplift the people. And I was listening to some of your music. I heard one line where you said things ain't been the same since you lost your brother or you seen your brother die.
Yeah, for sure.
You mind talking about that?
Yeah, just more saying like I don't have any blood brothers, but just growing up in the different environments that I've been in and just seeing people come and go and pass, and it's not even like, not a lot of my friends, like the reason why I even really started being on this music is like it's crazy because a lot of people would say like they brothers died because of like gun violence or something like that, but I know how a lot of people pass because of drug abuse.
Okay.
So
substance abuse is something that's been a heavy component in your past, and you've seen people go out over that.
Heavy component just in my music period as well too. Like I got the song "Kick the Cup Out" right now. That's like one of the songs I made about just trying to tell people that you don't have to use vices to cope. It's always other outlets. This is my vice. Like I said, this is my vice, bro. I kind of can't live without it. So this is what I do to help me cope. Because I got depression too, and I got adversities too.
So being young, being African American, I mean, you're facing all kind of trauma on a daily basis at a high level in your life. So what are some of the techniques that you use to overcome that? Do you have like a support system?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I have like a support system for that, but I definitely got brothers that we just always try to stick together and try to uplift each other. We all got one goal, and that's just to be on top. So that's really like one of the things we always get into. But more so with me is just the studio, bro. Like when I going through something, I just turn a beat on and change everything.
Now, one song that I've been having in heavy rotation, it's a few actually. You know what I mean? Swerve,
For sure.
I Needed You, Donuts in the Trenches. There's a couple of joints that I've been playing. Talk to me about I Needed You, because that song to me is like it's uplifting. It's one of them things that it'll take you through the roller coaster, like the buckle up your seatbelt. I see where you come with that title, because you going like that throughout the the album. So let's start off. Tell me about I Needed You, man. It's one of my favorite tracks.
Bro, I Needed You. I know I see like a lot of interviews about rappers talking about like I blew up because I put this one snippet out and I knew it was gonna go, and that's what helped me. But like out of every song I ever posted, I never got a reaction like I got when I posted I Needed You. And I Needed You was just me making just me communicating with a family member through music. Just basically just telling them like, yo, like I really needed you at these certain times, and me just sometimes people can't just listen through conversation.
Yeah, and I also hear you in there dropping jewels to your homies. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to unpack in that song, man. I really like that song. If you haven't checked it out, make sure y'all check that out.
For sure.
Another one that I like is Swerve. I'm a big dog. You know what I mean?
Big dog, for real.
Now, tell me about that, man.
Nah, this is just something to make the people move. Let people know that this is like that go up and get it song. Like you in the gym, it might make you do another couple laps. Like, yeah, go get that. Like that's what I mean. It's a go getter. Like motivate you to turn it up a little bit. If you ain't turning it up that much, turn it up a little bit more. So.
Yeah, and I seen you perform that. The energy on that is crazy.
Hell yeah. Swerve, but it's crazy though. A lot of people don't know. It's like it's gonna sound like, you feel me, stretch, but Swerve is really like it's like kind of an interpretation of a gospel song because it's really about like swerving devils and swerving demons and stuff like that. But a lot of people just hear it and just think turn up, but they don't even think like a lot of my music is double, triple entendres. Like I make songs and I say lyrics, but it really means something that y'all don't even understand. But I like just putting music out and letting people hit me up like, yo, bro, like it's crazy. Like when you said this bar, like I felt that, and they don't even know. Like I'm glad that made you feel special, but I'm not even talking about what you're talking about.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, Donuts in the Trenches. You know what I mean? The sample on that is crazy.
Old school. They don't know nothing about that, OG.
Yeah, it's and like, yeah, that one right there is crazy.